the business plan is probably the most important thing that you have to have starting any business, but particularly in a clothing line, because a lot of people can't relate to a clothing line. Investors especially. They don't understand what goes into a clothing line, and they want to see that this isn't just an art form, this isn't just a broad dream. They want to see the business side of it. And for a lot of artists, it's very hard to translate their dream onto paper and onto what will reflect as a profitable business. And when it comes down to it, that's what investors want to see, is the bottom line. So my business plan literally kept evolving, a couple steps forward, couple steps back, until a year ago. And at a year ago, I realized that my plan was solid. I had no more roadblocks. I had solved every issue. At that point, I went to private investors. I did collect one significant private investor, which I call an earth angel, and I used that funding, which was a sizable amount, to do my first fashion show and also to make all of my sample pieces. With those and with that show, I was able to get exposure, and now with my sample pieces, I can have multiple fashion shows in other cities, continue to have exposure. I can also use those pieces to sell to private clients, to do fittings, to show the line itself, also to show investors. So that was a very calculated move that I made, and I feel like it's been key to my success. In that fashion show, instead of having the traditional sizes, I had a mixed range of models, so that way when I do show my line in a private setting, I have the samples already made. So when you are in a situation where you don't have a large investor, as I did not, you have to use your funds very smart, very calculated. Now, you could also go the route of joining on with a large investor, a large company that's maybe looking to branch out or use you as an investment. And through that, you would work with the company themselves and produce on a large scale.